People say that the Transcarpathian buffalo came to this land a very long time ago, when trade roads passed through the Carpathian Mountains between the East and Europe. Historians still discuss who brought the buffalo here, nomads or traders from the Balkans. But local people have a much more beautiful legend. Long ago, there was a small village in the Carpathian Mountains. The people were hardworking, but the land was difficult. Horses couldn't walk well in the mud. Cows became tired after long work, and the fields often stayed empty. One summer, a terrible drought came. The rivers became small, the grass became dry, and people didn't know how to live through the winter. One evening, an old shepherd saw a strange animal near the river. It was big and black, with large horns. The animal stood quietly in the water and wasn't afraid of people. The shepherd thought it was maybe a forest spirit or a mountain spirit. But the animal was calm and friendly. It let the shepherd come close. Soon, more buffaloes came from the forest. The villagers started to care for the animals, and the buffaloes helped the village survive. They could work in places where horses couldn't go. They loved water, were strong in hot weather, and could pull heavy carts through mud. The buffaloes also gave very rich milk. People made cheese, brinza, butter, and other dairy products. After that, the buffalo became a symbol of strength and patience in Transcarpattia. In old village, people said, "Where there is a buffalo, there will be bread." The buffalo never hurried, never became nervous, and never stopped working in the middle of the job. Transcarpathian people respected these qualities very much. They even compared a good master to a buffalo, strong, calm, and reliable. But later there were fewer and fewer buffaloes. Tractors and modern machines appeared, and people slowly forget about these animals. At one time, the Transcarpathian buffalo almost disappeared. Only a few animals stayed in district villages. Then some people decided to save this part of Transcarpathian history. They created farms, collected buffaloes from the villages, brought back old cheese traditions, and told tourists about these special animals. Today, the Transcarpathian buffalo is not only a farm animal, it is a living legend of the Carpathian Mountains. Tourists come to see buffaloes swimming in the water, taste buffalo cheese, and hear stories about old Transcarpattia. Local people say that buffaloes have a special character. If you are kind to them, they will remember you forever. But if you shout or behave badly, the buffalo will simply turn away and ignore you. That is why the Transcarpathian buffalo became a symbol not only of strength, but also of calm wisdom. Because real strength is quiet. It doesn't shout. It simply moves forward with confidence. And today, when you see black buffaloes slowly walking into the water among the green hills of Transcarpattia, it feels like the history of Carpathian is still alive besides us. Buffalo milk in Transcarpattia is a special story. Local people like to joke. A cow gives milk, a buffalo gives character. Buffalo milk is thick, fatty, and very nutritious. After drinking it, you may forget about food for half a day. People even joke that if you put a spoon into a buffalo's milk, the spoon can stand there by itself. People make brinza, burda, soft yogurt cheese, and even mozzarella-style cheese from buffalo milk. And local people joke again. Italians make their mozzarella, and we have our own Carpathian mozzarella with character. And do you know what is the funniest thing? Buffaloes love water and mud, but their milk is like royal food. This is real Transcarpathian magic. The animals stand in a pond, but its milk becomes cheese that people want to photograph before they eat. We came for buffaloes, but stayed for the cheese.